Hot Mike, we are on the air. This is the Superfan Max Power Hour in less than 60 minutes, presented by the blog that's a day late, dollar short. This is Superfan Max, aka Jose Max, reporting you live with a 30 minute or less episode today. Doing a quick episode today on this Tuesday afternoon. Had a pretty good day so far. The only reason why we're doing a quick episode is because I'm going to the White Sox game tonight, so it's going to be a pretty great day, even though the Sox are doing pretty bad. So my day's been great. No laundry today. Did that yesterday. Had Monday, Tuesday off today. Had a great workout today. Did some squats, a little upper body work. I felt good today, actually, lifting weights. My lower back wasn't hurting, so, hey, can't complain about that. The only thing that can make this day better is I've been craving that burger with sesame seed buns. I don't know why lately. So that'd be great if I topped that off today. But I'm going to that day game or night game tonight because it's $5 Tuesday. And I probably plan on eating some nachos and whatever. I'll probably have a sandwich before I go just to save me a couple bucks too. So yeah, going to $5 Tuesday, which will be great. Great atmosphere, hopefully. Dog day. Going with a good couple friends. Went to the game Saturday, too, the hockey jersey day. Had whiskey Q, which was all right. It was early entry of the game, so I got my jersey for sure. I guess they had barbecue and whiskey, but as you know, I don't drink, so whiskey didn't really affect me. But a lot of lines, actually, surprisingly, so I didn't get a chance to really do anything or made an effort to, because I was hanging out with a good friend that he actually posted stuff on a Snapchat story, and that's why I found out about the whiskey Q, first of all. I would have found out eventually because I was reading my email that day and actually saw it maybe 10, 15 minutes later, but got a $29 ticket for a 100 level game. Game was terrible. As the game where they played Tampa Bay and they just got slaughtered. 11 scores, 11 points of runs scored in the sixth inning. Just Tampa Bay, they're the reason why they were 22-5 that Saturday, and they clearly showed it. The Sox stink. They make me want to kill myself, even though I'm not depressed. And like I said at the game, I don't know why. I keep going to the games. Yeah, sure, it gets me out of the house. It's cheap, but by the end of the night, I'm just sad. Same thing when I'm with cheap hookers. But, live and you learn, I guess. I'll try and keep my devices on. I got one of those charging pads on my phone. I'm 52. I need to charge for tonight because your ticket is... your phone is your ticket these days. I was going to buy a ticket at the game, but I was on Vivid Seat and looked at it, and I'm cheap. I don't like spending money, but frugal, not cheap. I like saving money. They had tickets for $3 tonight. Resale, bought one off Vivid Seat, and of course, came out to $6.70 after fees, which ain't bad at all. And of course, after I finally, they sent me my ticket and stuff, they got tickets up there for $2. So I will check in a little bit, see if they are less than that. We'll check right now, actually, on vividseats.com. But what else is going on? Vividseats.com. Yeah, the Sox stink. They just got out of that 10-game losing streak. They play the Twinkies, Minnesota Twins, tonight, so that's a divisional game. Wishful thinking, but if they sweep that series, they kind of can be back in the hunt of things. Finally, pull out from that tailspin of start of the season. So let's just see. Chicago White Sox, May 2nd. Find tickets, May 2nd. Yeah, it's still $2. A lot of $2 tickets, actually. So I'm kicking myself for spending that extra buck. Because, I don't got that extra buck. But anyways, let's go on. Sitting here, just got out of the shower in my Old Navy banana print boxers. I only buy boxers when they're on clearance. And since we're speaking about underwear anyways, let's do that quick ad read. So you guys know the drill by now. This is episode 11, week 8, 9, whatever. Got 11 episodes out. This is the 11th one. So you guys know by now. Go to wearnkd.com and use promo code Perez.Josemax for 40% off and free shipping. Lots of bundles to choose from. The date night, it's getting serious, the weekender, or the one-night stand bundle. A selection of bottoms to choose from as well, such as the weekend thong, cheap bikini that also comes in black, and the classic thong. They also have a nice lacy bralette. All reasonably priced items ranging from $17 to $49 before you use promo code Perez.Josemax, which will get you 40% off and free shipping, so which will lower those prices. So it's already a great deal. But if you need a little more convincing, you're going to feel like a great person when you buy these items too, because NKD underwear is also a great product to wear. It also is a great company to buy from because every pair of underwear that you buy, they donate an equal set to a women's/homeless shelter. And surprisingly, underwear is the number one need in those shelters. And that's just their thing all year round. That's not just a special holiday season thing, not a May thing. That's every day you buy a pair of underwear, they donate an equal set. So that's what NKD underwear is all about. So go to that website, wearnkd.com. That's WEARNKD.com. And you can check out their products and how they look on people at their Instagram of @NKD underwear. And remember, use promo code Perez.Josemax for 40% off and free shipping. And you guys go do that. Have a great day with that underwear shopping. Let's see what else we're going to talk about today. I had a good time at that Whiskey Q. Caught up with a good old friend. I don't know if he listens to this, but I'm just going to say it. He was on crutches. He tore his ACL, so I was kind of holding his beers and stuff for him, being his cup holder, because, you're on two crutches. You can't really carry anything. So I kind of wanted to walk around and the stuff, but I felt bad just ditching him, because he's the reason why we all went there. A lot of people went. So I was just hanging out with him. Plus, it was good catching up with him. He's doing great things in life, and it's just great to hear about that stuff. And I'm going to the game tonight. We're trying to sneak down to the 100 level. Probably shouldn't admit my crimes on the air. But I hate to say it. I know I like doing stuff alone, but I'm starting to get used to going to the games and stuff by myself. I went to that Bulls game, the Hawks game, probably no Sox game this yet by myself. But yeah, I don't like going with a lot of people, now I think about it. I like, walking around, get by my stuff in the souvenir shop if I feel like making my room look like it's that souvenir shop that I just bought something from. I hate to say it, I love the 500 section too because, well, let's admit it, our teams are bad here in Chicago, the Bears, Hawks, Sox, Bulls. And you just got the extra leg room. Don't like it for Bears games because, you want a packed house at Soldier Field when the Bears are playing because you could affect the outcome of the game, but that's always the case, so I'm kind of like digging the extra leg room, just yelling, being myself at the games, and I'm starting to dig 500 level sections. There's 500, 300 level sections, especially home plate when you go to US Cellular Field or Guaranteed Rate when you hit the G spot. The home plate 500 seats aren't that bad as people like. I usually buy like the 509 section and just move over because nobody buys the 509 section. There's like the farthest way you could get, and they cost maybe like $12 at most. But I love a great deal. If not, I love going up there in the 500 section, just yelling, being a miserable son of a SOB in the 500 section. It's what I do now. Let's see, what else am I going to talk about? Went to the game tonight. I'm going to the game tonight. Only thing that bad about dog day, because this is my second dog day. Remember my high school, they did a game. And I didn't, that was lacrosse season too. It was a baseball game, but lacrosse season, and I just didn't show up to lacrosse practice, so I was one of the last people that could just leave, not go to practice without having like a note of absence or something. I started that movement. But, it was the end of the year, and I wasn't going to play unless 10 people got hurt. I was good enough to dress for the playoffs, but never play in the playoffs, so they didn't really need me at that practice. They just needed me to shag balls. But, it was dog night that day when I went to the high school sponsored baseball game, and I got this nice, cool baseball hat with my high school logo. And that was my first experience with dog day, and I realized no fireworks at dog day because fireworks scare dogs, so that stinks when they hit a home run or don't start the game with fireworks. Surprisingly, they didn't start the game with fireworks the Saturday, which was a little weird. Granted, this team ain't having firework-worthy moments, so I guess it is what it is. I'm trying to see what else I could talk about. Because like I said, I just want to try and do a quick episode today. I'll probably get dressed in a minute. Probably let me think about what I want to talk about. Last week I did the episode in my smiley face boxers before I changed, and I forgot why. I took a shower and stuff. I know I worked out and stuff. Let's see, when did I record last week's episode? Wednesday? Oh, I saw the Mario movie. Yeah, I saw the Mario movie. It was all right. I had to use my free birthday popcorn, expired at the end of the month, so had nothing else going on. Just gonna watch reruns. So why don't I go pay, get out of the house, and watch something new? Saw the Mario movie. It was all right movie, kids movie. So nothing worth bragging about. It was my first kids movie in a long time in theaters. Probably my last one that I'll see in theaters for a while because I look like this. I have a great face for podcasting, not TV. I would like to get on TV one day. But yeah, I got this face, and it just looks weird when an adult, a grown man with a beard and stuff goes into a kid's movie alone. Not a PG-13 movie, like a PG movie. Because I saw the Ant-Man by myself a couple months ago, but still, it's not weird. But like I was saying, yeah, you can't go in the theater as a kid movie. So that's my first kid movie in a while in theaters. I can't even remember the last kid movie I saw. Maybe when I was a kid. That was probably when I saw my last kid movie. Yeah, I had this conversation before. One of my buddy's girlfriends, girls could get away with seeing a kid movie a lot more. Because I forgot what kid movie came out. I might have been Trolls. It was like one of those weird movies. And she's like, have you seen Trolls yet? I'm like, no, I look like this. I'm not allowed to go to kid movies by myself. And she's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, beep. I had to delete that name. Didn't want to say her name because, I don't like bringing other people on my podcast and stuff. So, yeah, that's just a bad bleep. Simply could have just went back and deleted it, but that's not good for the joke. But like I was saying to my buddy's girlfriend, she's like, that doesn't make sense. Why can't you go see it? I'm like, come on, I look like this. I'm not allowed to go to kid things by myself. It just looks weird, even though we all know I'm not. Now I feel like this could come back and haunt me, which, dear God, I hope it never comes back and haunt me that I have this recording saying that I'm not, one of those people with children, and I had to knock on some wood. Let's go do it again. Do never, ever want that to ever come back and haunt me. Dear God, please don't let that ever happen to me. This podcast got derailed there for a second. But yeah, she was saying about Trolls, and I don't know where this conversation morphed to, but she's like, I can't be a Disney princess. And I was like, yeah, I figured you couldn't be. And she's like, how'd you know? I was like, I don't know. It just, I don't want to say it. I don't think that's how the conversation exactly went, but like, she's like, I can't be a Disney princess. And she's like, you want to know why? I was like, because of your skin color. Because she's like Mexican or Puerto Rican or something, I think. And she's darker skin. And I was sitting there thinking, like, there's no dark skinned princesses at the moment. I don't think Moana came up yet. But still, and she was like, oh my gosh, not that. It's because I'm short. I felt so bad, but it's true. She was dark skinned. Was she going to be Pocahontas? Disney doesn't want to be canceled, so they're not going to put someone that's not Native American out there. But yeah, sorry about that to her. I did apologize at the moment, but that was a good moment that I just remembered. I'm trying to think what else, because I'm trying to get 30 minutes. I got like maybe, how much time do I got on this podcast? 13:20 on the podcast, so gotta get a bigger phone charger or finish this podcast so I can put the phone on airplane mode, because that helps charge your phone faster because it's not bouncing off or trying to get a signal, all that doodah. I got a good question that probably won't be answered, but like I said, I had a good workout today. I want to keep the good workout going, and I was thinking about getting a kettlebell. 25. I want to say 25 or 20 pound kettlebell. Don't want to get too heavy. Don't want to get too light. Because I could do my curls, could try and do some around the world, get that ab work, because I need a good core / legs to be athletic build, to get more athletic and to feel more, don't want to say energetic, but more, I know it helps you become more athletic when you have good legs and good core. Help me get back into that good fighting shape that I want to get to 205. And kettlebell will help me because I can't always go work out. It's starting to warm up, so I will be doing more walks. But hey, let's say I want to hit some weights or something like on a Sunday. Got my little kettlebell, could do the between the leg swings around the world, get my core, some arm curls, bicep curls, some tricep pulls or presses, whatever you want to call them, some squats with a 25 pound weight. Just to stay a little more active, do a little extra, just to get that animal inside of me out. But yeah, would it be because I hate to do it. I want to buy it off of Amazon. Dick's Sporting Goods. They don't really have a good sale on them at the moment, or where they are sale, they are cheaper on Amazon by like maybe $4 or $5. So would it be a jag-off move to have that guy from the delivery driver carry a 25-pound weight? It just seems so wrong and so mean. Like, they don't know what's in the box, so there's that giveaway, but you're also going to just make this poor man lift the 25-pound weight for my amusement or joy or whatever, just for my pleasure, in a sense, because I'm going to be happy that I got the weight, not that he's carrying it. So I got to wonder about that, because I don't really want to pay an extra $5-10 for getting it Dick's when I could buy it cheaper at Amazon. And Amazon owns everything, so I probably am buying it from Amazon, even though I buy it from Dick's. But anywho's, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm burning the candle on both ends this weekend. I had a bonfire on Friday. Not a good transition, but we're just going to go with it. I had that bonfire on Friday. Good friend of mine, a little celebration with the doc. You guys know the doc. We'll talk to him in a couple weeks. Hopefully that's a good tease. I hope he lives up to my expectation for the 3, 4, 5 listeners that are listening to this when I bring him on. But yeah, I was saying we had a bonfire. He threw a little party to get together to celebrate him becoming a doctor. And, I'm a generous guy. I got no bills right now, no real bills or whatever. I'm living at home, all that doodah. So, I got a little more disposable income than most, even though I should be saving a lot more. So, he's calling it up. He's telling me, hey, you want to come over, blah, blah, blah. I got this, that, and that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some hot dogs and some stuff for s'mores. So, I'm going to go all out. I get my hot dog buns. He asked for sausages, too. Got some brats for him. 2 packs of Vienna beef hot dogs, to be specific. Vienna hot dogs the best. Vienna mustard, because it was $1.69 on sale. Got the stuff for s'mores, $1.50 off coupon at your local Jewel-Osco. Download the app. Got a couple J's chips, $3.99 when you buy 2. I'm surprised I remember all these prices. Then it came up to the buns, and I'm trying to get in and out because I just want to get down there as fast as I can. And I just grabbed the first buns, whatever. And I didn't notice at all. People were trying to roast me for it, like the weenies. But who actually looks at buns, they were top split. And I had no idea they were top split. I thought they were just regular basic buns, $2.79, $3.79, whatever the sale price was. I think it was $3.79. And I just bought them because I'm trying to supermarket sweep it, get out. In and out, so I could go to this little gathering, whatever, with all our friends and stuff. And I never knew top split buns were really a thing when they have them on the display. And it was the funniest thing. Everybody's just ripping their buns left and right. And I think we didn't realize they were top split buns till like the third to last hot dog or brat was about to be eaten. So that's quite funny. I was just ripping buns left and right. Yeah, that was a good weenie roast. And like I said, I went to that game Saturday. I didn't have any barbecue, unfortunately, even that, because it was just a long-ass line. I didn't want to wait. Like I was saying, so I ended up getting those hot honey wing fries. It was very nice of that lady to assume I was going to split it with somebody. She gave me 2 fries. Very nice that she didn't assume I was going to smash that thing before the bottom of the 4th. Because I always get stuff in the... I like to try and go in the top of the 4th inning. Just basic rule with my when my dad used to take us to the games. We used to get tickets through his work. I forget what the section was. It was first base sideline, first base foul line side section, maybe 124, 22. It was behind the dugout or right off the dugout, and they were row 18. So these tickets were amazing. We used to get them all the time. I talked about this in the Glory Days podcast. But yeah, so whenever we used to go to the games, he's like, we're not allowed to get anything past before the 3rd inning. It was even when we got to the game early, it was never get stuff there before the game. It was either get candy or something. Then if he was feeling, feeling generous and was like, you know what, we're not stopping at the Walgreens or CVS before the game to get candy or anything. We're going straight to the ballpark. I'm going to let you guys get any ice cream, hot dog, fries, whatever. But you guys can't get anything till past the 3rd inning. So we always watch the first 3rd innings. And I still apply to that rule to this day. Watch the first 3 innings, run to the concession stands or whatever, the bathroom, whatever, in the 4th inning. Because I like watching the game. I'm a big baseball fan, like we discussed before. And that's just always been my rule. Hey, even when I go with people, I'm pretty sure the doc, he's been to a couple games with me, and my dad's probably said the same thing. Hey, we don't get anything past before the fourth inning, or after the third inning, fourth inning. So top of the fourth too, because we want to be back when the White Sox hit. So that's always been my rule. And I got the hot honey wing fries, pretty tasty, a little sweet. It was like not like it was probably like some corn syrup, honey, but it was like tasted like You ever have orange chicken? It was like orange chicken, that type of goo consistency. So it was pretty good. It had a good spice to it and stuff. And I liked watching the game and stuff, but it was a Saturday night game. A lot of people went out, so I ran into a bunch of people. So that was probably the most I've ever walked around in a stadium. I think I might have missed the fifth inning, or no. Yeah, maybe the fifth inning, because I watched the fourth inning when I got my fries. Then my friend, he had some other friends come, and he's like, hey, we're by the Miller Lite Landing Bar, which I didn't know Landing Kugel / Miller Lite. They had this bar under the old patio section, so we were watching the game from there. That was pretty cool. Then we went up top to the Miller Lite Landing section afterwards, where we got to watch the Tampa Bay Rays put on a clinic of hitting of offense in that inning, in the sixth inning. Then this is probably the most I stood for a game since the Bears game, when I went to the Bears-Rams game on that Sunday night football game. So it was pretty fun because my just hanging out, standing up and stuff. Yeah, it was a good night. I love the baseball game. Still going to go no matter what. That's who I am. Let's see what else I want to talk about. Yeah, I had work at 7 to 1. Then the game right afterwards. Then I had work 8 to 4 that day. Plus, I worked 8 to 4 on that Friday. So I was burning the candle on both ends, doing a little partying. I don't know how people do that every weekend and stuff. Plus, they're drinking too. I'm sober. Not drinking during all this, and people are just going out and smashing a couple brewskis, beers, booze, whatever, wine, whatever you want to say, shots. And they're just going in, day out. Well, not day in, day out. You're an alcoholic then. But yeah, every weekend they're going out doing stuff and doing it all again the next day. I couldn't even hang for 2 days. But yeah, like I said, going to the game tonight. Should be fun. Wearing my White Sox pinstripe jersey from Majestic. Had that jersey since I was maybe 6th grade. It's no name on the back. It's a medium-sized jersey. Then I'm going to wear my Barstool Sports Bridgeport Bombers shirt. Then I'm going to wear my hockey jersey because I'm going to have another light layer underneath. And I'm going to wear my 1983, whatever you want to call it, 1980s manager jacket. White Sox manager jacket. Then I can't figure out the hat I want to wear. I got too many socks hat. Do I want to go with the wool hat because it's going to be a little chilly possibly? I like the 1983 C hat. I love that one. Navy blue hat. Red brim. Got the green under visor. Got my navy blue visor pinstripe hat with the SOX logo. Not the Old English one. Or I'm thinking about wearing my City Connect hat. The shy one. That's a pretty good one. It doesn't get a lot of playing time because, it just, it looks a little goofy sometimes when you're just wearing it out and about. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to wear. That's what I'm gonna be wearing, and a classic pair of navy blue jeans and probably boots today, just in case it rains. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. 23 minutes left. At 23 minutes, about to hit 24. 6 more minutes left in the podcast. Trying to think what else we want to talk about today. Let's just do some housekeeping. Why not? Been working on some blogs. Chicago Bears selected that new offensive tackle, which I'm not a big fan of, because we passed on Jalen Carter, and it's just I got the video. I re-recorded the video or the TV on the first day of the draft where they said Jalen Carter. He's probably Hall of Fame talent. Bears select Darnell Wright. Okay pick. Then they go Peter Skorsky. Chicago through and through. You cut that guy. He's probably just spilling Auju out. And he's probably a Hall of Fame talent. So that was just very heartbreaking when they go Hall of Fame talent, best player in the draft, Hall of Fame talent, and we just got some guy in the middle. So hopefully Wright is the right man for the job, protecting Justin Fields this year and in the future for many years. I am going to do a little bit of blogging on that. I got my Aaron Rodgers blog still in the hopper, then a couple work chronicles. So be on the lookout for that. I did upload all my episodes to YouTube right now, and I do have a video of me hitting golf balls, so that's something different and unique. And I will be uploading my video on both my times on the Jumbotron. I was actually on the Jumbotron Saturday. Had somebody record it, so that's very good to hear for me. So I'll be uploading those episodes, just why not? Or not even episodes, just videos to get into that videoastic atmosphere or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I love being in the media and stuff, especially YouTube. I got 2 subscribers, 23 videos, at Superfan Max is my YouTube handle. You'll see my picture, multiple podcast episodes uploaded. As I was saying, I love YouTube. I got that camera. I don't know if I want to use it because I know a lot of places are like, you can't bring GoPros or stuff like that. So I have a feeling people are getting characteristic as a GoPro. I just want like a little camera because I like recording my stuff. I see there's a while there where I was in college a couple years ago and just got into Jackass kind of. Steve-O was popping up on my YouTube page and I was watching his videos and he used to just record everything like crazy. I think he's like, hey, if I'm going to die young, I might as well have everything recorded. Why not? So he's like the original camera guy or whatever. And I just thought that was pretty cool, a little unique, different aspect. I always wanted to start like recording stuff, just random stuff. And, I got that fear of death, maybe leave that digital footprint out there. So why not? I just like having all those videos and stuff, just recording what I'm doing. Give me 1 second. It was a phone call that kept popping up. Probably should answer him later. Something from work, whatever. Nothing to bore you guys with. But like I was saying, I like recording the stuff. So either I return the camera, and I think I got this USB adapter, so maybe buy a couple flash drives just so I could. I just hate being that phone guy. I feel like it's weird. Everything people live through the phones and stuff. I liked having the little camcorder because it was very small, compact. So that was mostly the reason why I wanted to do that instead of doing the camera because of the phone because it's pretty big. But yeah, I got to make that decision really quick and fight with Amazon because I bought a Michael Jordan Space Jam jersey because I turned 23 this year. Why not buy a 23 jersey? And for some reason, it was Chinese-made product. Nothing wrong with that, but it ran very small. And it even said it in the comments sections, hey, if you buy this jersey, buy 2 sizes up. And I was like, I don't know about that. Maybe people got a bad bunch because these reviews were a couple months old. Maybe a couple years old, actually. So I was like, maybe they changed their product. They listened to the consumer, whatever. Got the XL thing was skin tight, maybe like a size medium. So I was like, you know what? I'll get the 2X. It felt all right, but it's still a little tight. And when you got a jersey, you like that baggage. And so I bought the 3X. Really hated that because it's an item that says 3X that I own officially. And that fit off like a number 2, like a regular XL jersey. So that stunk, but I'm happy about that. And for some reason, I returned the XL and the double XL. And for some reason, they're trying to charge me for the 2X jersey, even though I've returned it back, even though I have the thing. Like, they gave me the money, but then they took it back. So I got to fight with Amazon this week. I will be sending those emails out. Should do a little more paper clerical work, whatever you want to say, in my life right now, because I got all this loose change on my desk. I got to call the bank, get a checkbook, open up an account to deposit all this money to start saving it so it could stop being on my desk and I could start using my desk some more. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I got to talk about. Let's give a shout out to U.S. Post Office? U.S. Post Office? I'm adding words. U.S. Post Office? U.S. Post Office? Yeah, that's right. Gotta get my passport. Might be going international. Don't know yet, but if I am, they were very helpful. Scheduled my appointment. Supposedly got canceled. Didn't see it. So they were very nice and said, hey, we'll take you anyways because you came out today. You didn't get the call. Even though I got the call, it was like 7-something. I was doing something else. But they're like, you know what? We'll take care of you. You're already here. Somebody's here. Had to do the paperwork. Messed up the first paperwork. and they already had the second sheet already printed out, and they're like, here you go, redo it again. So hopefully I get my passport quickly. Had to get it expedited, so I had to pay a little extra because I don't want to take that chance that it doesn't come on time because I don't know when I'm going to need it. But if I am, I will be going to Canada in the summer, unfortunately. So going to have to make another trip up there to go see some hockey one day up there. I would love to see some hockey up there in Canada. Maybe go to Edmonton, all the way on the west coast of Canada, where they play like Edmonton Oilers Calgary or something. That's a good rivalry right there. It's a very Canadian game. Going to Wednesday night hockey. I know Wednesday night hockey is very big there. If not, I'll travel with the Blackhawks. Maybe the Blackhawks go up there and we'll go to Toronto or Calgary or Edmonton or where are the Senators at? I can't remember the Senators. But yeah, so I might be going to Canada, so that'd be very fun. So yeah, shout out to U.S. Post Office. And we're already hit that 31-minute mark. I gotta probably just do a couple things around the house before I head out for the night. And like I said, quick episode. Recorded last week's episode, Wednesday, Thursday or something, and I said everything that I did. Nothing crazy or more interesting than that. So, yeah, those were my thoughts. Going to my bad mic in less than 59 minutes. So this concludes the episode of the Superfan Max Power Hour in less than 60 minutes, presented by the blog. Talk to you next week. Thank you for listening, because this is Superfan Max signing off.